Go on.
It will be x equal a. لا x equal
Here is the question. So we have in the left side, we have 5x plus 1 equal to x minus 5. First, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have any parentheses in this question? Do you have any parentheses?
no.
No,
No.
we don't have. Then your target to combine the like term together. Or you will compare the value of x in both two sides. In your left-hand side, how many x do you have? How many x do you have in this question?
1.
1
No,
لا
I'm,
1
I'm talking about this question, number B. This question.
2.
In your left hand, you have 5x. In your right hand, you have 2x, right? So we said that we have different methods to answer the question. You will start to compare between them now. You have 5x and you have 2x. Which one is smaller? Which one is smaller?
2x.
2x, right? Then
2x.
we are going to add the additive inverse of 2x to both sides, which means 2x, its additive inverse equal what, grade 8? Its additive inverse 2x,
Negative 2x.
negative 2x, exactly.
negative 2
Exactly. Then I'm going to add negative 2x to both sides, like this. Then I will start to simplify. 5x minus 2x, it will be 3x. And then 2x and negative 2x, 0. And we will drop down negative 5. Now it becomes equation with first or one-step equation. Then we are going to look at the constant value here. What is the constant value in your left hand? You have how many? You have 1, right? You have 1. Then
Yes.
we will add negative 1 to both sides. Then 3x, it will be negative 5 minus 1, it will be equal negative 6. We will divide by the number before the parentheses, which is divided by 3 and divided by 3. Then the value of x equal negative 2. Let's start to answer this question. Negative 2, I will write the question here. And you will start to answer it with me, okay? Be ready. Negative 2, parentheses, please copy the question. 4x plus 1 equal 3 x plus 3. Okay, grade 8.
بس سهل can I
Who?
هنا
يلا go on يا هنا. Negative 2, 4x plus 1 equal 3x plus 3. How we can solve this question?
we'll do negative 4 multiply 4 negative 2 قصدي multiply 4
Exactly. So it will be,
negative 2 multiply 1
thank you so much, which means you are going to divide the number over the parentheses, right? Then negative 2,
yes
sorry, it will be negative 8
negative 8
x minus 2
and
equal
equal 3
it will be what? 3x plus
plus
9, right?
9
Because we have to distribute a number before the parentheses over the parentheses by multiplying for sure. Then negative 2 times 4, it will be negative 8x. Negative 2 times 1, it will be negative 2. The other side, 3 times x equal 3x. 3 times 3, it will be equal 9. What we have to do in next step يا هنا or anyone else?
we'll do اللي هو يعني
Hmm. What we have to do?
طب كده ازاي؟
Okay, look at the both two sides, left hand side and right hand side. Which one is smaller? Which one is smaller? Negative 8x or 3x? Which one is smaller?
3x.
Negative 8 or 3?
Negative 8.
Negative 8, right? Then we are going to add the additive inverse for both. Then I'm going to add how many? I'm going to add how many? Huh? 8,
8.
okay? 8x to the first side and to the second side. I'm going to add 8x. Then the answer, it will be, we will cancel now negative 8 and positive 8 together. Then what is the result? It will be negative
0.
Yes, how do we cancel negative and positive?
8 minus 8 equal how many يا نانو؟
0 بس yeah. خلاص.
0. خلاص, nothing. I can't
I
write.
thought you said negative.
You said that we are multiplying مثلا? Multiplying?
لا, I thought you said negative 8 ونكنسل positive 8 معاهم فيعني مش عارفة
This is,
ماشي.
no, this is 0, negative 8 plus 8. Negative 8x plus 8x. It will be how many, Nano? It will
0.
be 0. For this reason, I said we are going to cancel them together and then drop down the answer or the remainder. Second, I'm going to add 3x plus 8x. 3x plus 8x, it will be how many? It will be 11x. And then we will drop down what? Drop down what? Drop down 9. Okay,
9.
now we will start to compare between the both two sides. I have 11x plus 9. Which number we want to remove it? We want to solve for x, right? Then what is the number next to x? 11x plus what?
9.
Plus 9. Then we are going to add the additive inverse of 9 to both sides. Then it will be negative 9 and to the opposite side to negative 9. Now we will start to cancel. 9 and negative 9, we will cancel them together. And negative 2 plus 9, it will be negative 11 equal 11x. What is the next step?
Over negative 11?
Over negative 11 or positive 11? We will divide by the coefficient before x or the opposite side. What is the coefficient before x?
The coefficient.
The coefficient.
11.
Yes, which means we are going to divide by 11 and divide by 11. Right? Then the answer, it will be x equal how many? X equal negative 1.
1.
Right? So this
Negative 1.
negative 1. So the solution for this equation or for this question, the value of x, it will be equal negative 1. This in case if we want to answer by adding the additive inverse. There is another method we can answer the question by using it. Is there anyone can tell me what is the second method which we explained it before?
Miss, can I use it?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
negative. Okay, we will distribute يعني. So
Yes,
it will be negative 8x
exactly.
minus 2 equal 3x plus 9.
Negative 8x.
Then we'll
Step by step, I'm writing. It will be a negative 8x minus 2 equal, huh? Go on, يا جودي. 3x. جودي. جودي.
3x plus 9.
3x
خدتش
plus
بالي.
9. Exactly. Okay. What is the next step, يا جودي?
The 3x will come to the other side, or negative 2 will come to
Yes.
the
Which
other
means
side.
we are going to combine the like terms
يبقى
together in one side, but take care once you will transfer something from one side to the other side, so we have to
we'll change the sign.
sign. Okay, then we have negative
Negative 8x minus 3x.
negative 8x minus 3x. It will be
Equal 9 plus 2.
equal 9 plus 2. Right. Then the answer, it will be, the next step, it will be negative 11.
Negative 11x equal 11.
11, exactly. Equal 11. What is the next step, ya Judy?
We will divide it over negative 11.
Yes, we are going to divide both by negative 11, which means the answer by the end, it will be x equal how many?
Negative 1.
Negative 1, exactly. Then, after we finish the question, we will find that we have two different methods. You can use the additive inverse for each step and find by the end the value of x, or you can decide to transfer and combine the like term to the opposite side. Then you will find by the end the same answer for the value of x. Any question? Any question about this? Any
No, thank you.
question? We will move now to the word problems. When we have a word problems and we want to put our strategy to answer the question, we have main steps. We can use it once you want to answer any word problems. What are the 5-step methods? First, we have to define the variable. Second, write the equation. Third, solve the equation. Answer the equation and then check your answer. Again, you have to define and then write the equation and then solve the equation, answer the equation, and by the end, don't forget to check your answer. Let's take an example. Jana design and sell t-shirt through an online form. She paid $80 for general supplies. It costs her $2 to make each t-shirt. She charged 6 per shirt. Determine how many t-shirts Jomana needs to sell order to break even. What is the question in this? What is your target at the end of this question? You want to calculate what? You want to calculate what? He said determine how many t-shirts, right? Hello?
Yes.
How
Hi.
many t-shirts, right? So this is what we are looking for. This is which we don't know it at the beginning. For this reason, we are going to define a variable for this. Then we are going to put n, and n represent the number of t-shirts to break even. Okay, so this is the first part. Define the variable. You are going to put n to represent the number of t-shirts. Second, Jumana designed and sells t-shirt through an online form. She paid $80 for general supplies. So what is the total amount of money which she's going to pay it for her general supplies? What is the amount of money? For general,
80.
$80. Okay,
80.
it costs her $2 to make each t-shirt. So till this part we have a left side. Then she paid 80 and plus 2n, because $2 to make each t-shirt. She charged $6 per t-shirt. Then we are going to make the equation like this. 80 plus 2n equal 6n. Then we will start to solve the equation. How we will solve the equation here? How we will solve the equation? We can combine, we can add -2 x for both sides. Then by the end you have 80. It was at the beginning 80. You will start. Then first we determine the variable. Second, we wrote the equation. Then now, third step, we have to solve the equation. Then it will be 80 plus 2n equal 6n, right? Which method do you prefer to use it to answer that question? Which method? Add the additive inverse or combine the like term?
Combine.
Combine the like term. Okay, so this is 80 equal 6n minus 2n. It will be 80 equal 4n. What is the next step, grade 8? What is the next step? 80 divided by 4, right? Equal 4n divided by 4. Then n equal how many? N equal 20. Any question? Any question? Then now that n equal 20, we answer the question. We can check our answer. Okay, then as the 5-step method, we define the variable, we wrote the equation, and then solve the equation, and then answer the equation. Because he said what? Determine how many t-shirts Jomana needs to sell in order to break even. Then she will need to sell 20 t-shirts. Then we solve the question. The last step, we want to substitute, or we want to check our answer. Then we will back in the equation and we will replace the value of n by how many? By 20. We will replace the value of n by 20. Okay, then we found that the number of t-shirts which he was asking about it was 20. Any question? Any question? Let's move to next question.
No.
The greater of two consecutive even integer. What the meaning of consecutive even integer, grade 8? What the meaning of the word consecutive even? Consecutive, the word consecutive means what? Consecutive means comes after each other. But in this question, he said even. He said what? Even. Like, did you remember odd and even numbers? Odd and even? What are the odd numbers? What are the odd numbers?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Exactly, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. And what are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6,
2, 4, 6, and 8.
8, 10, 12, and so on, right? Then in this question, he said what? Consecutive even. What is the difference between each two even numbers? What is the difference? يعني if you, in case if you have 8 and you have 6, what is the difference between them? Each time you are going to add how many? For even numbers? 2, right? Then,
Two.
yes. Then if you will start with, if I will check with you something, I want to check with you something. If you will start with x, for example, then the next number, it will be what? I'm talking about consecutive even. Then the next number, it should be x plus 2, right? If I want to add one more number, it will be x plus 4. If you want to add one more number, it will be what?
X plus 8.
X plus what?
6.
6. Yes. And if you want to add, it will be x plus 8 and so on, right? So this one, even if you want to use odd or even numbers, if, let me give you an example. If you have 1 and 3, what is the difference between them? 1 and 3. What is the difference between 1 and 3?
Miss معلش I have a question.
Yes, sure.
يعني بس اللي هو بتاع التيشيرتس ده
Tell me.
it says هنا 80 plus
Just a second كده, I'll back. Equal how many?
120. طب
I'll back.
120.
Right? And the right side, 6 times 20, it will be how many? 120. Right?
120.
Understood?
I thought we add الأول بعد كده نعمل multiply.
Remember the order of operations, يا نانو? We have to multiply and then add. Do you remember the order of operations? Please
Okay.
excuse my dear Aunt Sahar. Did you remember?
Yeah, okay.
Remember?
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, honey. Any other question? Any other question? Let's back to the question. Okay. Then, as I said, 2 consecutive odd or 2 consecutive even, both of them we will start with x and x plus 2 and x plus 4 and so on. Okay? But in this case, he's looking for only 2. Then I will say n equal the lesser even integer, the smaller even integer, and n plus 2, it will be what? The greater even integer. Understood this part, grade 8?
Yes.
So he said the greater of 2 consecutive even integer is 11 more than half the lesser determine the integer. Then we have to start to write or to form our equation now. He said the greater of 2 consecutive even, as I told you. Let's say at the beginning that I have the lesser one, it will be n, and the greater one, it will be n plus 2. He said that the greater of 2 consecutive even integer is, then he's going to start to explain the right side from our equation. 11 more than half the lesser determine the integer. I said the lesser was how many in this question? The lesser. We denoted the lesser by n, right? And he said half the lesser. Then it will be half n plus 11. Any question? Any question? Then
No, thank you.
we will start to answer. It's up to you to add the additive inverse or to combine the like term. It's up to you. Now it will be n minus, n minus what, grade 8? Half n
2.
equal n minus half n equal 11 minus, 11 minus what? Sorry. 11 minus 2. Then it will be n minus half. N minus half, it will be what? It will be half n equal grade 8, where are you? Equal 9. Now we will divide the answer by how many? We want to find the answer, then n it will be how many? 9 divided by how many? Mm,
9.5.
yes, 9 divided
12.5.
9 divided by half. Then the answer it will be n equal 18, right? Then we wrote the equation, and then first we put the or determine the variable, and then we wrote the equation, and then we solved the equation. We want to answer now. He said determine the what? The integer, which means I'm going to back now. I have n equal 18. So I will back to the first at the beginning. Then the lesser number now, it will be how many? The lesser number, it will be 18. And the greater number now, it will be how many? The greater number, it will be how many? It will be 20, because we said n plus 2. So it will be 18 plus 2 equal 20. If I want to check to follow the last step in our 5-step method, it will be 18 it will be 18 plus 2 in the left hand side, it will be equal 20, and the right hand side we have half times 18 plus 11, it will be also equal 20. Understood? Any question, grade 8?
Yes.
Then now it's your turn. It's a competition, and you have to reserve your turn in our group. So please, you will answer and send it to us. Before we will start our competition, I want to check with you something. We said that we want to solve today how we can solve equation with rational number. Then, rational numbers means what, grade 8? Rational numbers means what?
Any number that can be a fraction.
Any number that we can be a fraction. Thank you. Any number which we can express it in a fractional form. So it could be integer, because integer we can write it over 1, and also we can write it as a fractional form. It could be a decimal, it could be a fraction. So all of this is called rational number. Okay, now it's your turn. It's self-assessment. Please answer question number 9, and I'm waiting for the first 3. I'm waiting for the first 3. They will be the top 3 today. Question number 9, which is half 2g minus 3 equal negative 4g plus 1. If you are ready to join with us, please press hand in your keyboard. Raise your hand. Okay, okay. Ready, steady, go. I'm waiting. Half 2g minus 3 equal negative 4g plus 1. Once you finish, send to me your answer.
يعني answer together.
Answer together. Okay, this question. In this question, as I said, we are going to distribute. We will distribute half over the parentheses, right? Then it will be what? It will be half times 2. It will be equal g only. Minus half times 3. It will be 1.5. This is equal negative 4 times g. It will be negative 4g. Negative 4g, and then negative 4 times 1, it will be negative 4, right? Now, we are going to combine the like term together. So it will be g plus 4g equal negative 1.5, it will be 1.5 minus 4. I'm correct? I'm correct? Huh? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Huh? I made a mistake? 5g equal negative 1.5 minus 4. It will be how many? 1.5 minus 4. It will be how many?
Negative 4.
No. It will be negative 2.5.
Negative 2.5.
Right? Then second next
Equal بقى negative 4.
g equal negative 2.5 divided by how many?